Hello everyone, my name is Natalie Ledwell and this is the Inspiration Show, and today I have a very, very special guest. This gentleman has a very inspiring story and has had quite a journey, and I can't wait for him to share that with you. So Kit Summers, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Natalie. Good to talk with you.
Now, Kit and I have actually been in communication for a while, and like I said, his story is very inspiring. So why don't you tell us a little bit about, your background, Kit, and how you got to actually make it through to today.
Oh, yes. I've been told it's been interesting, but I grew up in San Diego. I know that many of you listeners are from there, and I used to perform in Balboa Park doing shows, juggling. And I worked up to be performing at Bally's Casino in Atlantic City. It was big time. And I was there for 9 months. And then one night in a terrible rainstorm, I was walking to the show, and I was hit by a truck and was in a coma 37 days. And woke up, I had to relearn how to walk and talk, basically everything. So I came back from that to write 5 books, and I spoke around the world. And then, in 2010, I was riding my bike and I was hit by another truck, and much of my body was broken, and I had to retrain myself to walk and all that. And I came back from that and went to Australia, New Zealand, and I did workshops and classes, and that was quite a comeback for me going there. And now I'm in the process of writing a series of books entitled Beyond Your Potential. These are books that will help everyone to achieve a better life.
Right. Now, so basically, Kit was literally hit by a truck.
Right.
You're in a coma for 37 days. You get out of that, you get your way back, and then again, years later, you're hit by a truck again. Like, what are the odds of that happening? And you've been able to come back from that again as well. So are you back to juggling? I know that you've had to relearn how to walk and talk and all those kind of things, but are you back to juggling yet?
I am back to it. My juggling level is far below what it was. I was actually one of the world, like I had a world record in juggling, and I was one of the top around, but now I'm just down. I juggle 3, but I give motivational talks, and I help people to see their life and see what they can achieve, and it's how our future outlook is where we go. And I'm back actually planning to about to go to San Diego in May, and I would love to be able to work set up to speak for groups or schools. I also do a lot of performing with schools, and so that's what I'm doing nowadays, along with writing my books.
I know, I love it. You're using your own journey and how you were able to come back from that adversity to be able to inspire others to do the same. So tell me a little bit about what you think was, one of the biggest lessons or the biggest things that you had to be able to overcome to be able to get back on track.
Well, of course, like many people do, I felt sorry for myself. I got depressed. I was very upset for a time. But then I saw that these were feelings that I brought on myself. It's how we think, and it's how we see our life. And I'm the happiest guy in the world now. And I got through my depressions by just knowing that they were temporary. And people would remember that when you're down and feeling like giving up, just remember that you'll be back up again soon and doing well. And if you can think that way, then you'll never really be depressed again. So I think everyone can stay away from depression by doing that.
Right. So what you're talking about is really just being able to see yourself as being happy and kind of step into that more and more.
That's it. We actually choose misery or we choose happiness. We choose how we feel. And I wouldn't choose misery. So it's how we think and how we feel about our future that gets us up and going.
Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about, when you're talking to different groups, what's the main message that you like to, be able to instill with them?
Actually, Natalie, I have a series of things, a whole bunch of various things I speak on, and also when I do speak for groups, I juggle and I do magic and I ride my unicycle and I teach the group to juggle. So it's a lot of fun along with my speaking and motivating and just that I came back from ground zero and I show people that they can go from where they are now and achieve greatness because I truly believe that we can all reach peaks. And the thing is, so many people in life go for mediocrity. If we go for mediocrity, we achieve nothing. If we go for excellence, and that's a choice. That's a choice you make to go for mediocrity or go for excellence. And if everyone looks for excellence in every little detail of their life, they could bring on such a magnificent life. It's putting full effort into things. It's easy just to sit back and kind of let things happen, but if we do that, we go nowhere. But if we make things happen for ourselves and go for excellence, then we can live a fantastic life.
That's it. It comes down to our choices, really, doesn't it? So,
It
I
does.
know that you are you're an advocate for being unique and unusual. So, why do you think that's such a good thing?
Just well, I think I got that from my youth, learning to juggle. It was so different, and I've never been one to play basketball or football or baseball, but I've always chose the different path, and it's so easy to fall into the same old, and take the normal path. And I just see so many unhappy people who have a comfortable life. Maybe they make 100,000 a year, but they hate their life. And
Mm.
so if we try things differently and go a different route, just you can achieve. Because it's what your passion is. People often don't go for the passion, and with my juggling and my recovery, and get this, Natalie. About 20 years ago, I started a company. I made fresh salsa. It's a salsa I developed. I sold thousands of my salsa. It did very, very well. And
Mm.
who'd ever think juggling to salsa? But it just shows that people can do amazing things. Um, Everyone listening, you can have the life that you choose, that you want.
Yeah, and I know, and I think these days, really, the sky's the limit. There are, like you were saying, there are so many unusual ways, and ways that people build a business and make money. That really, whatever it is that you find makes your heart sing, I think that you can actually build a business out of or create a life out of.
Exactly. The key is passion. If we
Yes.
develop a passion toward that, whatever it is, maybe we'll make a lot of money, but we'll stay happy. That's the thing. It's
Yeah.
but it'll also we can make a lot of money if we go after our passion,
Yeah.
and very important.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Now, I can only just imagine how much strength it would have taken for you to come back from, not one accident, but two accidents.
Uh,
So where did you draw that strength from? What actually gave you the strength to be able to do that?
I think I developed the the working toward excellence from my juggling because my juggling I with juggling there's like always a new thing to learn, a new trick, a new number of props, and so I think that I learned that for myself through my juggling to reach for more, always reach for more, and because there's as you know there's so much out there that we can cling on to and do excellent with, and so I'm not sure how that developed, but it's everyone could have that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If people just put in a little extra effort, you get back so much more. And if you can put a lot more effort in, you're gonna live the life that you want, that you choose.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I know that you've actually been working with many different people. So can you share like a story of someone that you've worked with that you've seen a really amazing transformation with?
Um, well, for myself, I got to know Tony Robbins, the speaker, the firewalk,
Hmm.
and we met in San Diego. He is from that area in Del Mar. Um, but I went to his firewalk and we became friends, and I had lunch at his house and went to his wedding, and he just his passion is just so obvious for everyone who sees him, and that's the passion that people need. But for myself, I've inspired many people just to look at their life and that you know see the difficulties they've gone through and that they've think back on the worst thing that's happened in your life and you got through that or you're getting through it now and life's going on. So it's just sad to me that people walk around worrying about or they're so upset about some small detail of life that goes wrong. And it's just for me, I'm here on this earth to help other people and to have a good time.
Yeah. Exactly. Otherwise, what's it all for? What's it all about?
Yeah, yeah. Life's short, and then we die, and that's it. So
Exactly.
if everyone would do all they can to help other people and make this earth a better place, it would benefit just the masses. If but I just so many people are just so self-contained and out for themselves, and if people would open up and just help other people, it would be tremendous.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I truly believe that we all have the same purpose, and that is to be the best version of ourselves and to contribute and to help others. The way that purpose, our mission and how we fulfill that purpose is always different. But I think that when we can focus on that, that to me is the definition of success. To be able to
Yes,
wake up every morning and know that you're making a difference, that you're living your purpose, and that you're inspiring others to do the same.
so true. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
And that's
And
exactly what you do. So Kit, if I was to meet up with you, do you reckon you'd be able to teach me how to juggle?
yes, of course. I teach when I do my speaking. I teach with scarves, and they're lightweight. And I've taught thousands to juggle with scarves, and they drop slowly, and so they're easier to juggle. But
Right.
it's more than that. When after the program, when everyone can juggle, I just say, who said thinks they couldn't juggle, learn to juggle, and all these people raise their hands, and I just show them that they can never tell themselves so they can't learn something and do something. It's when things are broken down, we can just learn so many things in life.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Kit, look, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad that I got to share, part of your story with the audience. So if people want to find out more about you or, when you're coming to San Diego or any dates that you're doing, where can we send them?
My website is kitsummers.com. That's KITSUMMERS.com. And on there is my phone number and email and all. And like I said, I'm hoping if I can set some things up, I would love to come to San Diego. I grew up in Ocean Beach and went to Point Loma High School. And when I come back there and with my new books and well, how about this? How about this for your listeners? If they send me an email, I will send them a digital copy of my first book called Accident, Beyond a Potential Accident. So if they go to my website and they click on about how to send an email and they send me an email, I'll send them my book, complimentary, and hope they like the other ones too.
Kit, that's very generous. Thank you so much for that. So, guys, just go to kitsummers.com and make sure that you contact Kit so that he can send you that book. So, thanks again for your time, Kit. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here.
Good to talk with you, Natalie. Good show.
Awesome. So, guys, I encourage you to share this video. You can do that by clicking the Facebook and the Twitter share buttons on this page. I also encourage you to download the app. so you can watch the shows on the go. You don't necessarily have to be in front of your computer. And make sure that you leave your email in the box here on the page so I can send you the Manifesting with the Masters video e-course. It's actually valued at $87, and I would love to send it to you for free. So until next time, remember to live large, choose courageously, and love without limits. We'll see you soon.